because he is behind the camera there. Hey everybody, so back at Steve's, another app test. This time it's another GhostTube app. GhostTube just released a new app called GhostTube VOX. I don't know anything about it yet, other than I opened it briefly. It does say that it is the only app that does not come preloaded with a dictionary of words. So we're gonna try it out at Steve's place, see if we get anything. I got Andre behind the camera again, just so there's full transparency. It is a very windy night, so we're gonna get some bumps and knocks just because there are no windows on Steve's house, so the wind just sails through here. Anyway, let's fire up this app, see what it does, and see if we can get anything. Let's go. Okay, so I got my phone here. I'm going to open up the VOX app. And I'm actually going to change it off selfie mode. I'm going to point it at Andre because he is behind the camera there. I'm going to hit record now. That camera was running though.
Yes.
And what did you think you heard there?
I don't know, but it was...
Because I know what I think I heard, and if I think what I think I heard is what other people hear, then that's really weird. Like, really weird. Is there anybody here with us? Because I'm recording through the app. Now, and this is how it looks. So I'll show you the view through the app as well as the view from my other camera recording the app. Now it looks like there is a time limit on the recordings. Okay, so I do have to buy the subscription for this one. And you get a sound mixer, ability to work offline, unlimited recording time, save an unlimited number of videos, multiple languages. Done. All right, back to recording through the app. We are in the basement at Steve's. I just want to know if anybody is here with us. So when we're making noise, you can see this pops up, and it's by useful tip up here. It tells me that Vox will mute when it detects that you are speaking. This behavior can be disabled in settings. So right now, when I'm talking and you see that come up, that means it's muting the VOX app. And we probably have the same filters that you get filming through other GhostTube apps. So I'm going to grab a light, and then we will point it this way. And do we have filters? Maybe not. Let's go into, so we got white noise, reverb, echo, and distortion. So you can mute the white noise. Interesting. Okay, let's take one light and just take a wander to another room in the basement. Andre, if you can kind of follow. We'll also have the footage through the app. And I'm just going to turn off the settings here. I'm surprised it doesn't have the filter, like the green filter that the other GhostTube apps have. Okay, Andre's behind me, so we're just going to switch to straight through GhostTube right now as I walk. As you can see, this is a lovely, lovely house. We'll go to this basement room first. So, just curious if there's anybody at Steve's house. Anybody here? I'm guessing the little ghost icon up here, if you're watching, will open up other apps, maybe? Or it's just the GhostTube logo. Okay, it doesn't open up the other apps. Interesting. The white noise generator is kind of interesting. And I guess by turning up the white noise, it stopped the muting, which is fine. Okay, we're going to stop this clip. I'm going to move to a different area in the basement, set up, and we'll see if we get anything there. Let's try that. All right, so we are in a different room in the basement. I have GhostTube VOX running again. This room has open windows, so it's super windy in here. And you could get the filters up until you hit the record button, it looks like. So if I do that, yeah, so I can't change the filter once I hit the record button. So, I don't know exactly what these filters are doing. That one's interesting. I'm going to record a bit through this filter. So I'm actually going to turn and face Andre with this filter so you can see what a person looks like. And you got the red light from the flare from the light behind Andre. So if I move there, that's freaky in itself. You should do that for a Halloween costume. And then, if we stop recording the clip, change it back to normal, I'm just going to go in here. The paintbrush lets me change the color. So full spectrum default. So I can change the color, so that's customizable. And I can take away the background actually, which is nice. So I want you, I'm not sure what that sound is that I keep hearing. Let's go with that. And then this obviously is my settings. So we can change the white noise, the reverb, the echo, and the distortion. Let's hear something. Do you still smell cigarette smoke?
Yeah.
That's weird. We're both smelling cigarette smoke now, even though we're in an open, windy basement. I'm going to shut off the settings and activate recording through GhostTube again, the GhostTube VOX. So we've still got the white noise going. And I'm actually going to, if I turn it sideways, doesn't seem too much. Let me try. I stop the recording and then turn it sideways. There we go. So there's going to be a couple clips where it's vertical video in a horizontal video format. I apologize now. We'll do it this way from now on. The cigarette smell is gone. I'm not smelling it anymore. Are you smelling it anymore?
No.
No? That was weird.
Yeah, it was weird.
Because so full disclosure, when we're at Steve's place, there's nobody else around with us. And there's nothing close by, really. Like, you'd basically, to smell the cigarette as strong as we were smelling it, you'd have to have somebody outside the window blowing it in, or in the room.
And how many times have we been here?
Yeah, we've been here a lot of times. Never smelled cigarette smoke in here before. I'm just wondering if anybody wants to say hello to us through this app. You know what? I'm going to grab this light off the mantle and we're going to wander through the basement again because I like to move around. So we've got this small little space here. Broken mirror on the floor. This what? If you're capable of a conversation, I'd love to have a conversation with you. I was crunching on the floor, I didn't hear that. Again, if you're in need of an interior decorator, you can try and find out whoever decorated the inside of Steve's place. I'm going to go in the room here. There's a cubby under the stairs. Again, just like all these videos, I know what I think I'm hearing. Put in the comments what you think you're hearing. But I don't want to say what I'm hearing and influence what you're hearing. If that makes any sense to anybody watching. My nose is itchy. Sorry. That's Andre over there. Ooh, nice spider webs in here. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if it'll show up. Yeah. Look at that. All right, let's move to a different area of the house and try some more GhostTube VOX. All right, so I'm already recording through the app here. Andre there again. Light set up there. Light set up over there. Light set up behind me. Just so you know where all the shadows are coming from. And yeah, lights outside. Secret lights outside. I really like this window. Sorry. So we're going to point the ghost tube at the window. I'm actually going to take the light out of the window now and put it in my pocket. So again, this is GhostTube VOX, brand new. As far as I know, it just came out this week. I got a notification about it. So far, it's interesting. It will be in my ghost hunting repertoire, I think. Again, it's an app, so I don't know how much it replaces an actual spirit box, but actually, while we're pointing at this window, I'm just going to show you on this camera back here over my shoulder what the different filters look like. So to do that, I have to stop the recording, save the video, and you know what, let's go back to, oops, that was not smart. Let's go back to this format. And we've got a green filter, so it kind of gives it that night vision kind of look. Purple, dark, a very abstract-y kind of gray filter. The one that mimics kind of temperature. And this one is the one that we showed on Andre earlier. Bring a hand. Really neat kind of look on a hand there. And then we're back to normal. So I'm going to record a short clip in this abstract kind of gray. I'm going to bring a hand in and see. So you're only really going to get shapes if there are shapes. I don't know how it detects things or why, but it's an interesting look. And we'll actually take a walk to the back room, which is my favorite room in this whole house, to photograph using this gray filter. And that ceiling fan is wobbling. That wasn't there before. This room you do have to be very careful walking in. Let's see the writing. There's writing on the walls in here. Nothing bad, but wow. Okay, I'm going to switch filters. Yeah, that's kind of interesting, but I kind of want this one. I think it's almost like a negative. So the lighting, or the writing that is in black, comes out in white. Yeah, it's basically like a negative. That's cool. All right, stop that. That's an interesting one. So, you have exceeded your daily data limit and there's not enough sounds in the cache. Tap to adjust your limit. So, unlike other paranormal apps, GhostTube VOX is not distributed with any pre-recorded sounds, generates and sources new sounds, giving assurance that your responses are unique and not pre-programmed. For this reason, the app requires an internet connection. To assist users managing data consumption, we have implemented a daily setting. Okay, so I have unlimited data, so I'm just going to crank it. And we'll go back into the app now. That's actually, I can see why that would be helpful. I don't need that there. Go away. Okay. So I wonder, I'm going to close the app now. My phone's upside down. Just to make sure that goes away. I'll open Vox back up. It's on the selfie cam. So we'll switch it around. Turn it that way. And record through the app again. There. And now the notification about the data limit is gone. Okay, I'm going to walk through to the kitchen. Means I have to go around Andre. It's a little bit narrow there. So let's go. If there's anybody here, we are here hoping to talk to you. All right, well, I think I'm going to set up a shot to close this out, and that'll be it for tonight's GhostTube VOX test. Let's close this off. Okay, we are back in this basement room where I did get an interesting response out of GhostTube VOX. So just for comparison's sake, I always have my spirit box with me. I'm going to have it running. I'm going to set it in the chair, ask some questions, see if there are any responses on the spirit box or not. Super quick, just to see if we get anything here. So let's get this thing going. Basic AM sweep, full speed. See what happens. So we have the spirit box running now. I'm just curious if there is anybody here that would like to say hello to us. Again, we're just here to communicate. If you happen to have a name and would like to share it. Just so you know, my name is Brian. The guy over there on the other side of the room, his name is Andre. And we're both friendly. And we'd just like to say hello. Okay. I'm going to turn this down. Just thought we'd try it, see if we get anything. A couple of interesting things there. Again, let me know what you think you heard. Doesn't matter what I hear. I want to know what you hear without me putting anything on the screen to suggest it to you. Anyway, let's wrap this up, call it a night, get ready to film the next one. Let's go. That's it. All done testing GhostTube VOX, Steve's house. Got some really interesting stuff out of this one. I will be using this app in the future. I've paid for a month, as you saw live on screen. See what happens. I got to pick up an iTunes card so that I can add more months, but I thought I had more on my Apple wallet. I don't even have my regular wallet on me right now, so that's neither here nor there. But I will be getting more months and trying this app more in regular investigations, so you'll see footage from it, shot from it through my phone, and footage of me using it, because it's just another tool. and all these tools are very handy to have. The whole GhostTube suite so far, I like GhostTube, GhostTube VOX, and the one I haven't really played with too much yet, I did do a quick review on it, but I will be playing with it more, is the GhostTube SLS. I've had people in the comments recommend that to me, so I will be playing with that a little bit more in the future as well. I've got some special places that I'm saving that for. Anyway, that's it for this video. Check out GhostTube. I'm not sponsored by them, but their apps are fun. They may work. I still prefer a regular old spirit box, but they are fun to use. Maybe they're getting something. Anyway, like, subscribe, follow me for more every Sunday, 8 o'clock. Let's go find something.